I fear nothing. All is as the Force wills it.
Can you illuminate a little bit the state of the Jedi at the time of Rogue One when this story starts?
They are all but extinct, I think would be the phrase. But obviously we know, it's not technically 100% true.
Right.
But for all intents and purposes in our movie, there are no Jedi. It's technically Darth, technically Obi-Wan somewhere, technically maybe Luke and Leia if you included them somewhere else.
Right.
But it's really about people who don't have necessarily Force abilities but we wanted the Force in the movie. To me, it's really like the spiritual heart of Star Wars, and you can't not have it. And so we ended up making the journey of the movie go through this place called Jeddah, which is like the Mecca or Jerusalem of Star Wars, and it's occupied territory, and the Empire are there, and so through that, I think it's all about this time where everyone's losing their faith. And so we have the Force in the movie, but it's not literally a Jedi.
No, I do. One of the most evocative shots in the movie, and by the way, this is the best looking Star Wars movie. Some truly gorgeous imagery in this film.
Thank you.
That shot of the fallen Jedi statue is so striking. We've written pieces about it. Curious, who is the Jedi in the statue? Or is that saying too much, or you just call him Steve, or like is there a particular Jedi that he's supposed to be?
It felt symbolic. It felt like the fall of the Jedi, literally. Like this once was this place of worship that has now become a shadow of its former past, and they've crumbled. And so it was more a symbolism of it. And I can't speak for Lucasfilm because I know it felt like there was something nice about Jeddah, and I think that it's going to be included somewhere, somehow, in something. Is that as vague as I can be?
Can you talk a little bit about the challenges of constructing a narrative where the overall outcome is known, even though the fate of some of these characters isn't?
Yeah. If you couldn't tell a story where you know how the story ends, and you could never do a World War II movie, you couldn't have Titanic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You couldn't do any historical film ever. And Star Wars is like a historical film. It's like, a long time ago.
Yeah.
These things really happened. I believe they happened out there somewhere. Yeah. And so it's important that we had characters in that film that you don't know what happens to them, that the central characters, I want you to watch the film and go, I really don't know how this is going to end.
Yeah.
And that was the most important thing in the world, because everything's building to that ending. Everyone's come knowing this is like this thing that's gravitationally pulling us towards a new hope. But it has power when you can't predict it. And so, fingers crossed,